So this teacher told her class that for the weekend she wanted them to go home and get help from their parents and ask them for a family story that has a moral at the end. So they came back Monday morning and she said, first person I want to go is Ashley. She said, well, my dad and them had a farm, and one day they took all the eggs that all the chickens hatched and they put them in a basket to take them down to the market to sell, and we had them on the front seat, and he hit a real big bump and all the eggs fell out the basket and cracked. And she said, what was the moral of the story? She said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. The teacher said, yay, good job, Ashley. She said, who want to go next? He said, okay, Rod. He said, my mom, she owns a farm too, and one day she said they had 10 chickens that was about to hatch, so she went and bought little clothes to put on each chicken. But at the end of the day, only 4 eggs hatched. And the teacher said, what was the moral of the story? He said, do not count your chickens before they hatch. She said, oh, good job. She said, who want to go next? Johnny raised his hand. She was like, Johnny, don't come with this foolishness today. He said, I got a real story. She said, okay, go ahead. He said, my dad told me about my Uncle Pete, that he was a fighter pilot and he was in a war, and they had shot his plane down. As his plane was going down, he pulled out a bottle of vodka, he drunk it all down, and when the plane crashed, he jumped out with a machine gun and he started shooting up all the enemy soldiers. He got about 40 of them before he ran out of bullets. Then he pulled out a machete, he killed like 20 more of them until the blade broke. Then he took his hands, bare hands, and he killed the last 10. The teacher said, oh my God. And what did your dad say was the moral of the story? He said, don't fuck with Uncle Pete when he been drinking.